head coach Tanya Warren?
Tough loss. I thought it was a great game for the fans, and we're a possession away from being in the championship game tomorrow. But I'm extremely proud of my team and their effort.
We'll open it up to the floor for any questions from the media.
Coach, if you could you talk a little bit about the fight your team showed today and just how that's kind of been emblematic of the way this team has played all year?
Well, this team's been resilient all year. When you look at the fact that our 5 starters that started the season played a total of 6 games, and we had all of our kids in practice a total of 3 weeks together. So when you look at all of that and starting 1-9, the resilience that this team has shown all year long is who we are.
Grace, Maya, how has this team been different in the way it's gotten along together, gotten through these battles and these challenges together? How has this team been different than the others that you've been on?
Yeah, I just think that our adversity that we've gone through this season has made us stronger through injuries, through anything. I think just our chemistry is super strong, and we're just really excited for next year.
I just think we have a lot of continuity on our team, and with incoming freshmen and Shatia coming in, I think it really built up our team, and even Emily during the season. We just battled together, and Coach said one day we win together, we lose together, and unfortunately we lost tonight, but we still stick together, and hopefully we play in postseason.
Coach and Maya, if you guys could talk about the way that Taryn's really come on in the recent stretch. She seems like she's playing with a lot more confidence. What did you like about what she brought to the team over this last month?
Well, she gives Maya an opportunity to play off the basketball and not have to bring it up as much. But she's a good defender. She's really shooting the dribble jump shot extremely well, and she's starting to make plays. So that just helps us because, again, it allows us to move Maya off the basketball, and she gives us a little bit of a different dimension defensively.
I could say firsthand, Taryn's really hard to guard in practice. I mean, she's so quick with the ball. She's a good defender. She gets up in your grill. So, I mean, I'm super proud of her to see the growth throughout this year and even last year. So it's super exciting to see. And like Coach said, I can play off the ball a little bit more, which I'm still working on.
Coach, you talked about how early the game yesterday was decided during your talk yesterday. And those first 5 minutes, Drake seemed like they got 6 offensive rebounds. They got out to a nice 7-point lead. What would you talk about in the timeout with 5:12 left in the first?
This is not what we talked about. That's what I said. They out-rebounded us at their place, and in order to get back in the game or keep the game close, we didn't have to out-rebound them, but we had to keep the rebounding battle close. And then we came out and did a terrific job, and then going into halftime, we felt a little sorry for ourselves, and we gave up 3 straight offensive rebounds. But I'm not going to hone in on the negative. There's a lot of positives, and there was a great game, and we was a possession or 2 away, so proud of them.
Grace, the battle below the rim was really physical today. How did you take on that challenge, and how did the rest of your teammates take on that challenge?
Yeah, Drake's a really good team. They're big. Anna Miller obviously is the defense player for a reason. But I just think overall our defense led into our offense. When we got stops, good things happened.
What turned around in the fourth quarter, Coach, that allowed you guys to hold them to 9 points and have that 13-3 run that allowed you guys to get it back in the game?
We had some urgency, and we was able to switch up defenses because we were getting stops. But we had a sense of urgency, and we was securing the defensive possession by defensive rebounding.
Maya, you had 2 stretches in the second and in the fourth where you scored a bunch of points right in a row. What's your mentality when you go on a scoring run like that?
Ooh, that's a good question. My mentality? Mamba mentality. I like that. I don't know. I just got to be super aggressive. She gets on me about sometimes I'm a little lazy and have to
Not
really get down.
lazy.
Oh, okay.
Not lazy.
That's on defense.
That's defense.
Sorry. That's on defense. Sorry, I got confused. Not lazy, but sometimes I'm hesitant, I would say.
There you
So
go.
I think
That's the word.
having to get downhill in those kind of stretches and just try to get a little bit of energy from the team, and I think big plays like that is super. It's in my repertoire, I would say. So I think I'm super comfortable with doing that. I like to shoot the 3 a lot, but sometimes I settle for that, and just having to get downhill, and sometimes with those quarters when I like to do a little bit of both, it just brings energy to the team, and that's what I'm here for.
And then just in terms of moments in your career, you've had a lot of big ones, but getting the 3 in the fourth and then watching Kaba hit the 3 to tie it up. What was that stretch of play like for both of you two?
We were just in a rhythm, like she said, in the fourth quarter when we had a lot of urgency, we get in a good rhythm, and that's when shooters shoot. So that's what we both did, and yeah, super proud of Kaba.
Grace.
I would just say our defense led into those shots, and our energy on the court, it just is so contagious. And so when people are hitting shots, it just leads into defense and getting subs.
Grace, what has it meant to you to, play in this tournament at home?
Yeah, wow. I'm just super thankful for the past 4 years I've been able to play in the Quad Cities for the conference tournament. Just seeing, I keep saying this, but just seeing so many familiar faces, friends, family, it just brings goosebumps because all my hard work, like people can watch my team, and we just have so much fun in Moline.
Playing off of that, what is your thought about this standalone event being here in the Quad Cities? Do you like this? Would you like to see it continue? All three of you?
I love it.
Okay. Why?
I second that.
What is it that makes it so special? What do they do?
Well, ever since this tournament has been moved here, they've been extremely welcoming. They've embraced us like we were one of their own. And to be able to have a standalone tournament and have the arena feel like it did today, I mean, as a student athlete, that's what you dream about. That's what you want, is to have an opportunity to play in a tournament where people embrace you and they want to be a part of it and they're excited. I mean, what we just felt with the crowd on both sides, they bring great energy, and they have always embraced this tournament. And when you get a place that embraces it and wants you to be here and wants to be a part, that's very, very special.
All the adversity you guys have faced this year, how has it made you a better team, a more together team? I mean, you guys are both, your careers aren't done by any means. Mm-hmm. So how has it made you guys better?
That's a good question.
Moving forward?
Yeah, this season for sure has not been the easiest for anyone, I would say. But I just think overall we have gotten stronger together. Every day in practice, we didn't put our heads down. We got better every day in practice, no matter who got injured, what was going on, and I just think that made us a better team in general.
How can you use that when you look ahead in the future, whether it's the next game or next season, whatever is next for you guys?
Yeah, I just think for our future, we just know what we have coming back. We're really excited for next year, and I just think no matter what, we can do anything, and we're just going to keep holding our heads high.
I mean, adversity for anybody makes you a better person and a player. So for us, we take adversity, we roll with it. We don't duck our heads, and when we fall, we get back up. And I think that's the example of our team alone. And we're gritty. I mean, we just showed that in the fourth quarter. We could have won that game, and fortunately, we fell short. But I mean, we're gritty, and that's comes with adversity.
You know, and I want to piggyback on what they both said, and I'm going to talk about what Carol Larson said, because, nothing about life is easy. The game's not easy. Everything that these young women put into it and endure, it's not easy. But what this team has been able to do is they've learned to do hard better every single day because of everything they've been faced with. And because of that, that's going to allow them to go out and be productive, impactful young women because of the life lessons that they're learning through this game.
Talk about the start of the overtime. Was it a case where you guys had to expend so much energy in that fourth quarter? You got a little flat in that overtime?
Yeah, I think kind of talking with Grace here, and we just looked back at it, and it was like we were playing, 30 plus minutes, both of us, so it's hard to go into overtime like that, and having the game on the line, I think we definitely could have brought more energy looking back on it, but as an athlete, it's hard to play those extra minutes, especially when you're in there for so long. But like she said, we embrace it, and unfortunately we fell short.
Any other questions from the media?
Do you think you're going to get any type of postseason bid?
I do.
Considering the record.
I'm very confident.
Okay.
We play the fourth toughest schedule non-conference schedule in the country. We started 1-9. We've been pretty good in our last 15 games. I'm very confident we'll be in postseason play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.